Why are you wearing that sweater?
Well, it's a Christmas sweater. It's the season, you know?
Yeah, but it's a dinosaur.
Well, yeah, I think it just really embodies kind of how I feel about the holiday, and it's a little bit ironic, it was supposed to be all this Christmas cheer shit, and instead, I'm bringing a little bit of disaster to the holiday. But funny disaster, because dinosaurs, they're funny.
And extinct.
And also, yeah, extinct. For this week's edition of Fantasy by the People, we are in the holiday spirit. I've got my very appropriate Christmas sweater on, and we're going to do a little bit of Christmas gift giving here for this week's edition. So we asked you all if you could give one gift to any NFL player to help them out for 2019, what gift would you give and to which player? You guys have some great responses, so let's get into the season and give away some gifts. First one comes up from @Don'tCallMeATG, and he says, well, since Eric Ebron got a pair of hands for Christmas last year, he'd like to give Odell Beckham a quarterback. And this was a popular response, and I mean, good Lord, if there is a Santa out there, can you please give, like, I don't know, a bag of coal to whoever thinks that Eli Manning is coming back as the Giants starter next year. I can't read another damn tweet about Eli Manning coming back to the Giants. It doesn't make any sense. They can save money by cutting him. You can save Odell Beckham's career by bringing him a nice quarterback for Christmas. Next. This one comes in from @MadJournalist, and he says he'd give Aaron Jones a pair of handcuffs, personally autographed by Mike McCarthy. I think this means, basically he was locked up by Mike McCarthy all season trying to keep him as the backup to Jamal Williams, never truly letting Aaron Jones be free. I think in 2019, we ripped the handcuffs off, we free Aaron Jones under hopefully nice gift wrapped box of a good young hotshot offensive mind. I'm in on this gift. This one comes in from @BigStupid21, a regular contributor to the show. I would donate my body to the NFL tight end position so Hunter Henry and Greg Olsen and Jordan Reed can come back healthy. So there can be more than just like 4 viable starters next year. #Fantasy by the People. We know Big Stupid is one of our guys when they use the hashtag. Yeah, I mean, this one is very kind of you to donate. I don't know what kind of shape you're in, Big Stupid, but hopefully you're in good enough shape to donate your body to NFL tight ends, because even if they're broken, I'm still betting that they're probably in better shape than you yourself. But it's very kind of you. Hopefully your ACLs are intact and you can make these guys much better, because we damn well could use a few more tight ends next season. Next. This one comes in from @Jared Putnam, and it might be my favorite one. Not a player, but Josh McDaniels deserves a fruit basket from the entire Colts organization. No kidding, man. Like, the Colts really lucked out on this one, no pun intended. Josh McDaniels, what a bum, just rides away from a head coach opportunity, and they ended up with the better coach. I think Frank Reich is the next great coach in the NFL. I think the Colts are set up for long-term success with him and Chris Ballard manning the ship of the Andrew Luck-led offense. Hell yeah, man. I hope the Colts make the damn playoffs. I'd like to give them can I give them the 5th or 6th seed? That's my Christmas gift, because I don't want to be watching the damn Dolphins or something like that. Next. This one comes in from @CigarStud, and he says, I'd give Derek Carr a better coach. Well, unless you're giving Derek Carr a plane ticket out of town, which also might happen, Derek Carr is not getting a new coach for another 10 Christmases, because, breaking news, the Raiders, for whatever reason, gave John Gruden a 10-year contract, $100 million. I think John Gruden needs to be giving a few Christmas gifts out with $100 million damn dollars. Next. This one comes in from @BamaSteveB, and honestly, this is a little dark, but I like it. I would give Amari Cooper some mead to drink from the skulls of his former Raider coaches. I guess what Steve is saying here in very aggressive terms is that anybody who, gave up on Amari Cooper in Oakland is pretty much a sad sack at this point. The Cowboys got the better end of that trade, and it's pretty much embarrassing that offensive guru John Gruden couldn't figure out how to get the best out of Amari Cooper, and yet Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan did. I think Amari Cooper does deserve to drink some nice mead from the skulls of his former coaches, which again is dark, but I really like it. That's definitely the Christmas spirit. Next one comes in from @ND_Joyce. This is moderately funny. A really crummy couch for Le'Veon Bell, so he no longer continues to sit at home on his, because the #fantasy world needs his superstardom. #fantasy by the people. Well, let's just do this, Nathan Joyce. Instead of giving him a couch to sit on, how about he just gets himself a new contract? For Amari Cooper, I'm going to give him a nice, overpaid contract by the New York Jets. Just go ahead and do it. Bring him back in. Then nobody's going to want to draft him because he's on the damn Jets. So really no way of getting out of this one, but at least let the man have a nice couch. Come on, man. Next. And lastly, this one comes in from @SlappyMcGee75. I'd get Cam Newton a new stylist. Let me tell you what, buddy. Cam Newton probably spends more money on his clothes than you'll make in your lifetime, plus what I make in my lifetime, plus what the camera guy here, Ravi, makes in his lifetime. So I'm just saying. Maybe you could argue it's not money well spent, but nevertheless, I think what Cam Newton really needs for Christmas is a fixed shoulder, a coaching staff who's not going to put him out there to get destroyed. I don't want to talk about the Panthers. We want to be in the Christmas spirit, and this is making me sad. So we're going to tear this response up. I'm going to eat 50 sugar cookies to forget about how awful the Panthers are. Anyways, so whatever. Get your new stylist. I don't care. That is going to do it. God damn it. That is going to do it for a very unmerry edition. No, wait, that didn't make any sense. Unmerry Christmas edition of Fantasy by the People, a show where we have complained an awful lot all year, but probably haven't offered very many solutions to anybody's problems. But we did get some nice gifts for people, whether it's a new quarterback for the Giants, a new stylist for Cam Newton. We even gave a man his soul back. I mean, where else are you going to get that? Nowhere else. Thanks for following along on it all NFL season, and hopefully we can have some fun in the offseason. We'll see. I don't know. Merry Christmas, I guess.